Now the syllabus of forestry optional subject. Now some words about the Indian Forest Service. The All India services include three services: IAS, IPS and IFS. These are the most prestigious services of our nation. Of course, all central services and foreign service, which is not an All India service, are also sought after by candidates appearing for civil services exam. You become one of the topmost officers of the concerned department when enter these services. In spite of the fact that private sector jobs are now more paying and attractive, the charm of civil services is only increasing. In the last 50 years, this exam has undergone lot of changes and now it is more demanding. One has to put in much effort in time and labor in form of studies to crack this exam. Of these, Indian Forest Service is a lesser known and undervalued All India service, and it needs special mention. Many of us do not know the structure of it or its importance. IFS exam, like all other civil service exam, is conducted in two phases, that is, preliminary and mains. The peculiarity of Indian Forest Service exam is that to appear in Indian Forest Service main, not civil service main exam, you have to first qualify in civil services preliminary exam, which is common for all. You may opt for both in the prelims and may qualify to take the main exam of both, that is, civil services mains and IFS mains, which are two separate exams. However, only science and engineering graduates are eligible to appear in Indian Forest Service mains. So, you get as many number of attempts as for civil service exam: 6 for general, 9 for OBC and general PWBD, unlimited for SC/ST candidates. Age limit is also same, 21 to 32 for general, with age relaxation for specified categories. Now you may know the pattern of Indian Forest Service mains. Still it is relevant here to reproduce it. Another peculiarity about IFS is that once you clear civil service pre-exam and appear in Indian Forest Service mains, your chances of qualifying in it become very high, very bright. Why? Because many candidates qualifying for mains must have opted for both and may choose civil service mains as first priority. Now, what is the pattern of exam? Paper 1 is General English of 300 marks. Paper 2 is General Knowledge of 300 marks. Paper 3, 4, 5 and 6, any two subjects to be selected from the list of optional subjects mentioned in notification of Indian Forest Service exam. Each paper has 200 marks. So total written marks are 1400 marks, and interview carries 300 marks. All subjects of Indian Forest Service mains are descriptive type. The questions in General English and General Knowledge papers are scoring but require vast study. It must be remembered that issues of current events regarding any topic, say geography, science, etc., appear in GK paper. one has to select optional papers very carefully. You cannot take following subjects together: agriculture and agriculture engineering, agriculture and animal husbandry and veterinary science, agriculture and forestry, chemistry and chemical engineering, mathematics and statistics, and lastly of the engineering subjects, that is agricultural engineering, chemical engineering, civil engineering and mechanical engineering, not more than one subject. Of all the optional subjects mentioned above, one can readily take the subject of his graduate exam. Example, a civil engineer may take civil engineering as his first optional subject without giving much thought. However, choosing second optional subject becomes tricky. This is due to following reasons. An engineering graduate may choose physics, chemistry or mathematics as second option, but graduation in engineering covers these only partially, and that too mostly applied part. A biology graduate may consider zoology and botany as optional, but both being heavy subjects, it requires lot of labor to cover both in a short time. You can take only one subject from agriculture stream. The choice of taking forestry as your second optional subject is therefore worth considering. Its purely technical part contains mathematics in mensuration, survey and forest engineering. Similarly, science part is covered in silviculture, forest ecology and botany. But don't consider it an easy option. Firstly, because it is vast, and secondly, it is difficult to get books on forestry for all topics. Now, analysis of syllabus of forestry. There are two papers, 200 marks each having two sections. Each section has 4 units, so total 16 units. The forestry subject can be divided into two distinct parts. First is classical forestry and second is modern forestry. Classical forestry covers silviculture general, silviculture system, silviculture trees, mangroves and coal desert from paper 1A, forest management and management systems, working plan, forest mensuration, surveying and forest engineering from paper 2A. Also, forest resources utilization and forest protection and wildlife biology from paper 2B. Then modern forestry. This includes agroforestry, social forestry, joint forest management and tribology. Then forest soil, soil conservation and watershed management. Then environmental conservation and biodiversity. And tree improvement and seed technology. This is from paper 1B. Then from paper 2A, remote sensing, and from paper 2B, forest ecology and ethnobotany, and forest economics and legislation. Now, detailed syllabus is also given in the notification, which is as follows. This is detail of paper 1, section A. This is section B. This is again section B of paper 1. Then this is paper 2, section A. This is section B of paper 2. This is again paper 2, section B. Now the distribution of marks I have given it for paper 1 only of last 10 years, rather 11 years. You can see I have divided it into different parts, like silviculture includes silviculture general, silviculture systems and silviculture of trees. So you can, for example, see in 2012 respectively 79, 31 and 38 marks were allotted to different questions. In 2013 89, 28 and 20. But from 2019 or rather 2018, you can see the proportion is getting reduced. Then cold, desert and mangrove. This is almost constant for all the years. Agroforestry, this increases, decreases, depends upon the type of paper. Social forestry remains almost same. Tribology only once asked. JFM, it is again same. Forest soils, due importance is given. Soil conservation, you can see 30, 18, 15, 20 like that. Watershed management mostly 10 marks. Environmental conservation, even 50 marks have been allotted to this topic. Biodiversity is almost constant, 20, 24, 28. Another important topic is tree improvement and seed technology. Almost 50 marks are allotted to this topic in papers, and some of the miscellaneous questions are also there. Similarly, we can make it for paper 2. Now, it requires, I have given it here, the slides number are given here, like for silviculture, all parts of silviculture. I have prepared 149 slides and it will take around 8 hours to give the presentation. Similarly, other almost 18 to 20 days to cover this subject if we study it continuously. I have got the notes of forestry optional subject, paper 1, paper 2 and solved question papers from 2012 to 2022. You can get it from this mobile by contacting on this mobile number which has been given below. The number is 94792 02124. Thank you.